Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the most powerful and, yeah, potentially destructive commands in the entire Linux terminal. It's just two little letters, it's super simple to type, but it is absolutely unforgiving. We are talking about the rm command.
So let me ask you a question. What do you think is the single most powerful two-letter command in all of Linux? If rm just popped into your head, then yeah, you're definitely on the right track. But it's not just that it's powerful, it's why it's so powerful that we're going to dive into right now.
Okay, first things first. Let's just break down the basics. What is this command even supposed to do in the first place?
So at its core, rm is incredibly simple. It just stands for remove, and its job is to delete things, files, folders, pretty much whatever you point it at. But the most important word on this screen, the one you've got to burn into your brain, is permanently. And this is where things can get out of hand fast. On its own, typing rm myfile.txt just deletes that one file. No big deal. But when you add that little -r flag, it suddenly means recursive. And now it'll delete an entire folder and everything inside it. And that last command on the right, oh, we are definitely getting to that digital nightmare in just a minute.
So what makes this so different from just dragging a file to your desktop's trash can? Well, the answer is all about what deletion actually means to your computer.
This really shows the difference perfectly, doesn't it? Your trash can is a safety net. It's a little holding area where you can go, oops, didn't mean to do that, and get your file back. The rm command, on the other hand, has no safety net. It's like it doesn't even know the trash can exists. It doesn't move the file, it just vaporizes the path to it. Gone. Instantly. And here is the really crucial part to understand. When you type rm, the system doesn't waste time actually erasing the data, the ones and zeros. Instead, it just deletes the pointer, the link that says, my file is over here, and it marks that physical space on the hard drive as available. So the file's data is technically still there for a short time. But the very next time your computer needs to save something, anything, it could use that exact spot, overwriting your file forever. All right, it's time to enter the danger zone. We really need to talk about the absolute worst-case scenario. The one command that truly strikes fear into the heart of anyone who manages computer systems. There it is, rm-rf/. Let's break this beast down. The R means recursive, so it deletes folders and everything in them. The F means force, which tells the system, don't you dare ask me for confirmation, just do it. And that single // that represents the root directory, the very, very top of your entire computer's file system. And believe me, that is not an exaggeration. Running that command tells your computer to start at the tippy top and forcefully, recursively delete everything. Every file, every application, your operating system, all of it, without asking a single question. It is literally the digital self-destruct button. I'm going to say it again. Never, ever type this.
Okay, enough with the doom and gloom. My goal here is not to scare you away from the terminal, is to teach you to respect its power. So how do we actually stay safe?
Honestly, if you're just starting out, the safest tool is the one you already use every day, your graphical file manager. Using your mouse, dragging a file to the trash, that uses the safety net we were talking about. It's truly the best way to delete things until you are 100% comfortable with the power of the command line. But what if the worst happens? You run a command by mistake, and that file you desperately need is just gone. Is there any hope? Well, maybe, but you have to act incredibly fast. If you accidentally delete something with rm, this is the single most critical thing you can do. Stop. Everything, right now. Remember how we said the data isn't really gone until it's overwritten? Well, every second you keep using your computer, even just opening a web browser, you're increasing the odds that the system will use that free space, destroying your lost file for good. So please, just stop what you're doing. Now, if you did stop in time, there are some specialized recovery tools out there that can scan your hard drive for that data that's been unlinked but not overwritten. Tools like PhotoRec are amazing for getting back individual files like photos or documents, and TestDisk can sometimes even recover entire lost partitions. They can be absolute lifesavers, but look, they're not magic. Success is never, ever guaranteed.
So, we've seen that rm is the command line equivalent of a paper shredder, which kind of raises the new question, right? If this is how you permanently destroy things, what are the commands for safely copying files, or just moving them from one place to another? Learning those commands, like cp and mv, well, that's the other half of the puzzle to really mastering file management in the terminal.